Okay, and we're back. I know it's been a long time. A lot of things got in the way of me making content. Really, mostly buying this house that I'm living in right now. And I'm very happy about that. But I'm sorry to leave you guys hanging. A few things. One, I want to make different content. So I want to get into making video essays about influences. So like I have one on Yeezus, the Yeezus album. I've written up that will come out soon in the next few weeks. I have one about Childish Gambino that will be coming out. Just things that influence me. Two, this will be probably my last few beat breakdowns I'm going to do for a while. Just to switch up the content. I'm probably going to I'm going to do more cookups. I'm going to make more beats, but I'm not going to do a beat breakdown specifically. This right now here is a beat breakdown to Shame. I'm going to rename the song Simp. So because I think that's a better fitting name. And I might do a lyrical breakdown or a show me the meaning breakdown or something like that. Just to give it context. Yeah. But let's get into it. Let's do what we usually do here and do a beat breakdown. Okay. So first thing I started with were the guitars. I did some arpeggios using my Gretsch, and they sound like this. I then layered that guitar with another guitar, and I used the Gretsch with my Qtron Micro, I believe. So very serene. I wanted this song to be softer than the other songs because I know Akira was a hard song, and Death Drive was a hard song. I needed to slow down the pace of the EP, and I like to do that, yeah. Anyway, so after that I added from the Moog Matriarch some not chords, but a pattern. Just to give it some texture. And then the next part was the easier part, which was, I chopped up this one drum break for the hi-hats. And then I got this kick from, I'm not sure where I got this kick, but I have so many drum packs. And that's one of the things that I want to talk about, is that it's always great to have a lot of drum packs, just tons of them, because you don't know, it's easier. You don't have to EQ as much. You don't have to take one drum and then EQ it a bunch. You have a different arrangements of different sounding drums that can fit together, and you are always prepared for any genre of music or any type of music that you want to make. Very punchy drum. Yeah, so I put that, so this is right here, so we have an intro, an 8-bar intro, and then an 8-bar chorus. An 8-bar chorus. And I usually put a little bit more energy in the chorus than I do in the in the verse. So you'll see this Moog lead here in the chorus, but you won't see it in the verse here. That's because I want to give some space for the vocals. So let's move on. Speaking of vocals, let's move on to that. Okay, let's see if I have any effects. I haven't looked at this file in a while. One of the big things behind this is that, okay, so I think, and I'm not sure, I haven't been diagnosed. I think I have psoriasis, and so when I made the song, I called it Rub My Face Raw, which is to rub your face until it starts to kind of like get red and kind of bleed a little bit. So I wanted, and I would do that because I have like psoriasis and I have to get the flakes off. And I know that's gross, but I just wanted to write a song about something really mundane. So that's why so Rub My Face Raw is just like what I'm literally doing when I wash my face. But I called it shame because I think it's something, or it's either shame or simp, because it's you trying hard to get something to impress someone. Like shame as in someone is shaming you for your insecurities, or simp because you're trying hard to impress that person, because of your insecurities, because of your flaws. So let's move on to the vocals. Sorry for that little diatribe there. Okay. So first thing, I added these vocals here, which are delayed. Let me take out the drums just to isolate. Rub my face raw. Rub my face raw. Rub my face raw. So I put the chorus is just me literally singing layered single notes, and with a random run at the end. I call it random run, but it's more like ad lib in the background. Just to give it a little bit of character, and then the guitar in the background. Because my favorite instrument is guitar. I'm a guitar player. I started learning guitar at like 15 years old. I'm now 29, so it's been like 14 years, I think. 16 years maybe. I'm not great, but I like playing it, so... Okay, now we're going. So on the vocal, I think I'm pretty much the same throughout. I put a little auto tune on the chorus, just at a retune speed of 20. It's chromatic because I just want to make a little bit of corrections. I don't want it to be completely auto tuned. I just want it to be slightly more in key. Reverb and more reverb. And then in the verse, it switches up. So I have no compression, nothing for the extra vocals. These vocals in the front here, these backup vocals in the front here. But I have compression for the main vocals and the random run.
My face roll, get that dead skin off me. Late morning coffee, sweet like toffee. Green in my pocket keeps the world spinning longly. Trying to get these girls on me. Rub my face roll, get that dead skin off me. Put me in a coffin, old man walking, dead man talking. Scream at the top of my lungs, do you come here often? Lies that you tell are the blows that you soften. Yeah, I rub my face, bro, get that dead skin off me. You don't really love me, you just want me working for you. But I come alive when you say my name. Live when you say my name. I can't take the shame. I can't take the shame.
So yeah, I mean, I really like that verse there. So on that verse there, I have retro color. Oh, actually, this is wrong. I have a EQ. I don't know why it's saying RC20 retro color. I have an EQ, and I heard this. I'm using an SM7B mic, and I scoop out this range here. But I heard that you don't really need to do that because it's not really a mic that has a lot of picks up a lot of sound in the lower end. But I do that because my voice is kind of low. I boost around 2K and I boost on the high end a little bit, and then I think I dropped around a little bit around 500. Don't ask me why I did that, but let's see. I think it's just because my voice is lower, but I just do what sounds right, or what I like to hear. But of course, sometimes I get it mixed by other people, and it sounds way better. I put our compression. I get compression, a little bit of compression. Not a lot. Threshold 23, gain 4.2, ratio 1.8, de-esser, frequency around the 7,000 range, threshold 45, negative 45, range negative 28, and I have the bar type. Same thing again, only a tiny bit of compression again, and then decapitator. I have a lot of saturation on this. I'm not sure why. I think it gave it a little bit more character, and I know I'm using that word character a lot, but it just made it feel a little bit rougher, which I liked at the time. But I kind of like it now still, but I don't know. It's just a stylistic choice, but a little bit of saturation can make your vocals sound a little bit more punch out in the mix. I think a little bit more. Of course, I just want to say that these are all my choices that I've heard from like the internet, different random things I've heard. This isn't the best choice, of course. Choose what sounds good to you. I think your ear is probably the best judge of taste. You can get it mixed by some great engineer or something, but in the end of the day, if you don't like what you hear, then it's not a good mix. I don't know what to tell you. So do what you feel is right. A little bit of reverb. A little bit of reverb. I put my mix knob. So when I do my reverb, I put my wet knob all the way up and just let it control by the volume knob here. So it's two things going at once, two voices going at once. So it's a little bit louder. Um, yeah, I may stop doing that, but I like the way it sounds right now. So, and that's basically it. Vocals, drums. I think I put compression on the drums. This is just to look at see if everything's balanced. And I put two things. I put H compressor to give it some definition. Let's hear the drums with the H compression. And then I put Maximus to make it a little bit louder and make it a little bit more. I use Clear Master. Yeah, so I use Clear Master, and yeah, that's basically it. That's how I made the beat and did the vocals. If there's any questions, leave them in the comments. Of course, like I said, I'm going to try to make different content. And I will be releasing the last 2 tracks of Death Drive in the coming weeks. And then I'm going to get it mastered, and then I'm going to put it out on DSPs. So it'll be on SoundCloud and maybe Bandcamp first. And then I will get it to go to DSPs like Spotify, Apple Music, Tidal, things like that. But once I get it mastered. So, well, it was great seeing you guys again. And until next time.